Hey everybody, I want to thank you for checking out my channel. I'm glad you're here on this video. Of course, if you're here, you like racing, and we are a legend car race team. We are BAM Racing, and tonight we're here at Echo Park Speedway in this video in good old Atlanta, Georgia. We're here to race for a double feature, and if you've been around legend cars, you know double features can get a little hectic. Everybody's trying to go somewhere fast. And tonight's no different. We got into a little bit of trouble, as you'll see later on in these videos. But I wanted to take a minute and introduce ourselves. Of course, we are BAM Racing. We're a two-car team, mainly. We also help a third car a good bit. But for the most part, we're a two-car team, number 57, number 21. Now, we do have three drivers, so we have to split time. We'd kind of been splitting the 57 and splitting the 21 and stuff like that. But tonight it was time to split the 21, so we started racing back in June, and we got about 8 or 9 races under our belt, and tonight I decided to make the move up to Masters class. So I'm in the 21 in Masters, and Matt's in the 57. He's also in Masters. All summer I ran in the Chargers class. Chargers is for beginner racers. We are totally new to this, never raced before, and it's been a learning curve. We're getting better, but we're still a good bit behind the front runners. Just for reference, the fast guys, they're in the 16.2s. To be mid-pack, you got to be about 16.5. That's top 5, top 7, and then we're right over 17, 17.0s, 17.02s, stuff like that. So we came a long way, but we're still not quite there yet. And as you can see in this video, I really did horrible during qualifying. Usually Masters has less than 10 competitors, and that's the reason why I moved up, because I got some stuff tore up in Chargers where a lot of times they had 14, 15 cars. So I decided to make the move up to Masters, and 16 competitors showed up for this double feature. And I qualified 15th out of 16th. Just didn't get no practice in earlier in the day, and we had a rain delay during our first qualifying session, and I can come up with a million excuses, but I just did not do good. So I'm starting 15th. Matt, my teammate, is starting 13th ahead of me, and then our third car that we kind of help out, Steve, he's starting 11th. So we're all front to back, front to back, front to back. This is feature number 1, and I think you're gonna enjoy this video. So here we are, we've taken the track, and you can see the other car is kind of swerving and I'm not. My car, the 21 car that I'm in, had just raced 2 races earlier, so I felt like my tires were hot enough. My brakes were actually a little too hot, but you'll see here, again, I'm starting in the back. You'll see us when the lights go down right here, we'll start to tighten up on the field. And the fireworks in this one started pretty early. You'll see in a second. Okay. So what a ride my teammate just took there. That was scary to see. He is okay. I was really worried about him for a minute, and I'm glad the car did what it was supposed to do. It protected him. The roll cage is intact. The car is going to take some work, but it'll get back, and the driver is good. That was a very scary moment for him, I know, and then for me to be right behind it. But basically, the front row, the leader in the second car, got into it on the back straightaway. The second car got turned sideways up against the wall, and if you've seen the video, that red 16, he kind of had nowhere to go, so he came down. Matt ended up wheel hopping and sliding on his roof for about 30 feet, and then it finally caught. He did 3.5 barrel rolls. Like I said, it was a wild ride. He got out in good spirits. His shoulder was a little bummed up, but overall everything went well with the wreck as far as protection and no major injuries. So of course we're red flagged for a while. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, wow, I've seen this at on Flow at Charlotte and other YouTube videos, but to catch it on this video and to see it and it to be my teammate, it was pretty surreal. But as a driver, you just got to block it out and go out there and try to compete. So after all the cleanup, we get here and we're going back racing. Like I said, it's in my head seeing that flip, but just try to block it out the best I could and continue on with the race. Now you see this blue car in front of me. That is kind of our third car. He owns it, but we help him as much as we can and as much as he needs. And he's a good friend of ours, good family member of ours. So now I'm starting right behind him. And one thing I learned on that first start is getting into the back of Matt there a little bit really threw my front end sideways and I couldn't get in the gas. So this start I'm going to try to lay back just a touch more and not touch him and get a good start. So we got a caution here for that car spinning out on the back stretch, and like I said, the leader was involved in that first wreck, so he was that 15, and he's a lot faster than me, so you can kind of see he just went on by us on the outside. And then that black car in front of me there, he had missed tech or something after qualifying, so he was starting in the rear, and he's just a lot faster than me too. But I try to take this opportunity to follow in behind these guys and learn the lines and the braking points and stuff like that. But overall we're hanging right there with the tail end of the pack, so I'm pretty happy with this. I'd like to pick up a few positions if I can and just stay out of trouble. So the lights go down here. We're about to go back green flag racing, and just to let y'all know, this video is going to end abruptly. Not only am I new to racing, I'm new to GoPros, and somehow I lost the end of this race footage, but we're about to go back green here and see what we can do. Another caution here, and usually this Masters class, they have very few cautions. I've seen a couple races where they go green to checkered without a caution, but I guess with the 16 competitors in it, I guess you have this type of stuff. But we'll get back green flag here in a minute. heard on that restart, I definitely missed a shift there, and that's something I'm learning. Sometimes it's hard to have both hands on the wheel and grab that shift lever and pull it down, but a lot of times on these restarts, that's where you can make up your ground and even make passes. So I gotta concentrate on getting better on those. But overall, I'm doing pretty well. Holding the line down at the bottom. I've had a couple turns where I kind of pushed up, but other than that, pretty good night so far. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you know it's usually just race footage, but I wanted to try to add in some commentary to kind of give people that view these videos an idea of what's going through my head during this race.